How about now? Check my check, my check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Am I good? Meet. What's up, guys? Oh man, that's what happens when you're trying to get stuff situated. Hey, listen, we're gonna have a few hiccups. You know what I mean? Good morning, guys, and welcome to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I much appreciate it, guys. Um, man, I'm having some technical difficulties, but it is what it is. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it work somehow, some way. We're gonna make it work. I have no choice. Mostly because that's what the whole show's about. So thank you guys for coming through. Man, I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Aquavation always being there. Chef Jew in the building, one of our awesome members. Well, good morning, Fisanity. Welcome, welcome. Another one of our awesome members. Dolphins instead of mine. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Another awesome member. Michael K. Let me translate. Kickoff. Jets win by 9. Game over. Oh Lord. Uh, we do like charity. So welcome, Michael K. I could have said so much more than that, but I'm not going to, okay? It is Friday though. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Shabbat Shalom. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves right now. Holy moly. What a game yesterday. What a game yesterday. I was just watching this morning, flipping through X and seeing somebody put Dan Campbell in like the South Park wheelbarrow with the giant man parts, and I thought, oh man, I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing so hard. The internet would always win. Always. They will always win. But man, people are funny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Well, listen. If you are a member, please hit up the emojis for me. Emojis. Let's go. Okay. Let me pull up, like I told you guys, we're going to be doing today a breakdown, seeing the matchups between our teams, our offense versus their defense versus, wait, their offense versus our defense, what that's going to look like. So we're going to go over that, give you my opinion, get you guys' opinion, who you think is going to win, so on and so forth. I'm very, I'm feeling good about one thing that I think it's going to be a guarantee when it comes to this game. And I know we can't guarantee nothing in games. I get it, I get it. But there's one thing I can't guarantee. The Misfits will be at the game on Sunday. Go check me out. East 12. That I can guarantee. I can definitely guarantee that. What else? What else? Okay. Reference. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that I will have a lot of fun, regardless of who ends up winning this game. I too will be enjoying. I might have to enjoy some libations, even though I don't like to do it when the kids are around. But this game, I might have to do it because this is just where my team has led me to. I'm telling you, I just can't. So, with that being said, I'm gonna try. Again, I'm gonna try to have some objectivity with this particular game. It's a little bit difficult because all I want to say is the Jets are bums. I can't stand them. I'll never root for them. And but I feel like that's kind of standard. You kind of expect that already. So I gotta deep dive a little bit more, so it's not too bad. Now hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that like button. What's up, Miami Kid? What's up, everybody? Bills, I see you. Good morning, Steve. Welcome. Good morning. Hit that like button, guys. It's the best way, easiest way, and for free. You can go ahead and support this channel. Okay. Oh, nothing but boxes in this house. Okay. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins will be hosting the New York Jets. The 3-9 New York Jets, who are currently 1-5 away, and the 5-7 Miami Dolphins, who are 3-3 at home. This will be a 1 o'clock game on CBS, and it looks like I'm peacocking. My hair is wild and free today. Well, not embarrassing. It is what it is. It's my hair. Uh, Beautiful morning. Okay. Let me make this a little bit bigger so we can enjoy ourselves. Miami Dolphins. The greatest football team. We take the ball from world to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. Then when you said Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Dum, 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 dum. Yes, okay. I know our fight song. It is what it is. Miami Dolphins, do you decorate the Christmas tree dolphins? I think you mean Miami Dolphin fan. Good morning, Miss Phins. Happy Friday, Miss Phins, with a wild mane today. I know. Wild and free. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I know the no Super Bowl winning Bills fans is not talking about how our fight song isn't true. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? There's certain things I'm willing to deal with. There are others where I'm like, okay. Because, come on, man. We all know the truth. Okay? Okay, so let me share my schedule here. 24, soon to be 25 years without a playoff win. You know what? You're probably right, Michael K. See, now I'm going to take this a little further, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Michael K. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Um, you're probably right. 24, 25 years. Heck, 26, 30 years, whatever. Somebody tell me in the chat, please, when was the Buffalo Bills established in the NFL? I know I can Google it, but I don't feel like Googling it. All you Bills fans out there, I know you know your team. I know you know your team. You're not casual fans. You guys know when your team, let's see, ours was 1966. You know when your team was established? Let me hear it, guys. Let me hear. When was your team, Bills fans, established in the National Football League? Please, please share that puppy with me. I will 1,000% be here to hear that. Okay, go ahead. Let me know, Bills fans. Uh, you know, what are they called? Dolphin. Anybody. Help me out here. Anybody know what year the Buffalo Bills were established in the National Football League? Hmm? Nobody? Not one person? Not one person? I know it was 19. I think 1960s, right? I could say 1960s. I don't. I'm not a Bills fan, so I can't. I mean, I can Google it, but I don't want to Google it. I think it could be. I think it could be. It could be once in a while, right? Right. It's, a few years ago. Let's check it out. Let's go. 1960 was in the AFL. I guess somebody didn't hear me when I said National Football League, but fine. 1960. That's not established. Gotta get one to be okay. 1960. Okay, we'll go with 1960 in the AFL. That's fine. Um, Anybody know how many years from 1960 to 2024? How many years is that? What is that? 64 years? NFL was 1970. So they were established in 1970. But let's give them the extra 10 years to make them feel better, right? What is that? 64 years? Right? That's 64 years of no Super Bowl win. I mean, I'm semi okay with 23 years, 24 years of not winning a playoff, fine. 64 years of never winning a Super Bowl? Mm, that hurts. That's pretty tough. Heck, even the Jets did it. Didn't they win like Super Bowl 2 or something like that? My memory's a little bit foggy, but I think even the Jets won a Super Bowl. Hit that like button for me. Keep living in the past. Is the past not part of our history? You can't be mad because we have history. You know what I mean? Like, that's, we have history. There's nothing wrong with that. But I get it. 23, probably 24 years without having a playoff win. It's a bummer. You know what I mean? It's pretty much my entire life. I get it. I'll take that over 64 plus years and counting of no Super Bowl wins. So, mm, mm, mm. Just saying. And that's not you. Uh, that's not just you. That's for all Bills fans. Go Bill Mafia. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Can't deny that. Cannot deny that. So, but let's take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we're about to go into the Jets versus Dolphins game. Round one, fight. Why? Because literally, it's the first game. So let's share this puppy real quick. Um, there it is. Dun, 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 Yes, dance till you then. Yes, we roll. As we roll. As we roll. On the floor. Tune, 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 tune. do, 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 do. What about a mess? Yes, sir. Love that very beautiful old school Florida Panthers. Thank you, Mudbone. See, I appreciate you. I know you. This is a smart fan base, man. I'm telling you. I love this fan base. Just 1969 Super Bowl beat the Colts. All right, awesome. And that's when the Colts, if I'm not mistaken, again, I could be mistaken, they were still part of the they weren't the Indianapolis Colts. They were somewhere else before they moved to Indianapolis. Or maybe I'm getting that wrong. Baltimore Colts. I think they were, right? Or no. I don't know. Help me out with that. I forgot the name of the team. But love it, love it, love it. Suspicious Super Bowl win for Jets Colts players partying after. I'm sure back then, listen, they had real jobs. They couldn't just live off of, being football players. So there you go. Jets are sticking with Aaron Rodgers, ladies and gentlemen, according to the AP at QB, and Dolphins can't wait to finally face him. Aaron Rodgers was traded to the New York Jets more than a year ago, but we all know what happened. Gone in 60 seconds. So, because of that, we have yet to face Aaron Rodgers. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm actually excited to finally see the man. Last time I saw him was Christmas 2 years ago when he ruined my Christmas. It was so sad. I still remember walking the halls of our very beautiful stadium and nobody saying anything. Not even the Jets fans were saying anything. Oh, Packers fans, sorry. Not even the Packer fans. There was no hooting, no hollering, nothing. It was so somber. You could hear a pin drop, a can rattle through the floor. It was so sad. Children were so upset, semi crying. I saw a couple adults too. I may or may not have been one of them. It is what it is. Very sad situation there. But this year we get to stick it to the man now that he's a Jet. So let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins are currently favored by 5.5 points. I think that's what that means, yes. They're favored by 5.5 points, or I guess 6.5 points. I don't know why there's a difference, but whatever. The over under for this game is 45.5 points or 44.5. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Should be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, the playoff predictor is saying that the New York Jets, or aka New Jersey Jets, seriously, they should just change their name already. New Jersey Jets. It's Jets with a J. New Jersey Jets. Finally, New Jersey can matter. 43.6% chance of winning for the Jets, 56% chance for the Dolphins to win, according to ESPN Analytics. Let's take a look at both quarterbacks in this instance, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Aaron Rodgers so far this season, 262 of completions of 419 attempts, 2,627 yards, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Tua Tagovailoa, 207 completions out of 279, 2,125 yards, 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. With Brees Hall and A. Chan, you've got Brees Hall with 692 yards, 4 touchdowns, A. Chan 576 yards, 3 touchdowns. And with, of course, he's questionable. Garrett Wilson, 763 total yards with 5 touchdowns, and Tyreek with 654 yards, 4 touchdowns. Who's also questionable. Tickets as low as 30 to. Ooh, wow. That's cheap. I'm not gonna lie. That is cheap. That is super cheap. Let's talk about the injury report for the Jets, ladies and gentlemen. These gentlemen are expected to play this Sunday. Steiger, Simpson, Mosley, Brees Hall, and Gardner are all listed as questionable right now. 3 of the 4 are defensive players. We got to see what ends up happening for the Jets. As for the Miami Dolphins, all five players here are expected to play this Sunday. That does include Kendall Lamb, Fuller, Mostert, Tyreek, and Benito Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Toot, 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 toot. Don't ask me why that song is stuck in my head, but it is. The last five games, the New York Jets are 1-4. Lost to New England, beating Houston. No business beating Houston, but they did. Arizona, Indianapolis, and Seattle, all losses for the last five for the Dolphins. They are 3-2. Lost to Buffalo, win versus Rams, Raiders, Patriots, lost to Green Bay. Okay. Now this game will be played at Hard Rock. Man, I remember those orange seats. I remember baking in the sun. Oh man, I was parched. It was awesome. Expected weather for this one. This is what I find very interesting, guys. It's gonna be 79 degrees. Now we've been dealing with a nice, very awesome cold front. I wonder if by Sunday it'll be a little bit colder than this. It's projected to be 79 degrees, partly cloudy, partly sunny. This will benefit both teams, in my opinion, but mostly the fans, where we won't be dying of heat exhaustion. Uh, I'm just saying, if you've ever been in that stadium, trust me, it's ooh, especially September time. Oh my God, the humidity. That's what gets people. It's not even the heat; it's the humidity down here. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. And subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch. Guys, we're trying to get to 50 likes. We can only do that with you guys. So hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm going to ask you guys, who performs better in this game? Forms better. Dolphins defense or Jets defense? I'm curious to see. Y'all were probably expecting me to say Tua or Rogers. I'm over it. Oh, and let me obviously right hit the. There you go. I'm starting a poll, guys. Hit the like button as you take your poll. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Just perform better by 9 points. Miss Fence, it is 28 degrees here. Aquavision, where are you? I forgot again. 13 defensive players on IR, and the Lions offense looked over to the defensive set. I got this. If only. What up, Dolphins? Delusional Pitch fan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I heard Sauce could be out. He is listed as questionable. We gotta see, but I heard they probably have a couple of players who might actually be out. Ooh, okay, let's get back to this puppy here. Let's get her. Let's get her. Okay, sure. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's go ahead and talk about yes. Okay. Sorry. There you go. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit bigger for us. Now, I love Football Reference. They just literally aggregate all the information and put it here, nice and neat for us to see it. Okay. So let's take a look at the Jets and their Week 14 full injury report. This was updated yesterday. Obviously, the final report will probably come out later today. Um, I know why I'm having some issues. My computer's needs an update. That's what happens when you get the computers. Okay, let's see here. You got Fashanu limited. Garner didn't play, neither did Brees Hall. Those are the two that I think are not expected to play. From what I heard, CJ mostly as well with the neck injury. Simpson, he was sick, but he might be able to come back. Staggers will probably end up playing, even though he was limited. Ray Tucker with his ankle did not participate. Let me go to X real quick. Let me go to Twitter. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. Hey, no way. No way. A-Chan? Huh. No way. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, but. Huh. Okay. Devon? I might have found something super cool. Maybe not, but if it is what I think it is, that'd be pretty dope. Just say. Oh. Uh, okay. Well, hey, that'd be pretty cool. Anyhow, from what I'm looking at, there goes my there goes my hero. Oh, I miss you. It looks like I have a new backup quarterback that's just playing a switch. I can't. So many. This Dolphins team, I'm telling you, sometimes I just can't. Shout out to the Lions having their first ever 11 straight win streak for their team. Uh, what the? This is shout out. Sorry, shout out to this. Is why I can't put on X because then I get down on the rabbit hole and then I forget I'm live. So shout out to Sanders being the special teams player of the month with 10. What was it? 10 for 10. Um, PATs. He also had. Let me open this image in new tab. Yeah, look at this guy, our true champion right here. He went 10 for 10 in field goals. He went 13 for 13 points after score and 3 for 3 in 50 plus yards field goal. There he is, the special teams player of the AFC this past month. Looking clean, man. Looking clean. I love it. Okay, back to the Jets. That's where I am with their injuries. I think Sauce Gardner and Brees Hall. I might have read something like that they won't be playing this game. We gotta see. What up, Nene? One of our other awesome members. Thank you so much for the support. Good morning, G Man. Welcome. So Timothy, welcome. Um, let's go with what we're gonna do next. Let's talk about the Dolphins real quick and their Week 14 injury report, the full one. Obviously, Tron Armstead, he doesn't practice, so it's not even. He's always here. He doesn't practice. More than likely, he's gonna end up playing because he almost always does. Calais Campbell didn't practice, but I think it was just vet rest. Yeah, you see here. Chubb was limited. He did enter his um 21-day coming back to the team and getting ready to play football window. So that happened. Blake Ferguson full participation. So was Kendall Fuller. Cameron Good was also limited. Tyreek as well, obviously because of his wrist. Ingle was good because of his calf. We gotta see with Bernito Jones, Kohu, Lamb, and Mostert. But we should be all right. Poyer needs to be in jail. That's a spy if I've ever seen one. So let's get it started, ladies and gentlemen. What is our defense? Like we always do, like we always get down. Come around. Hold our hands up in the sky. We're gonna do the our defense versus their offense, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, this is where we get to see the matchups. Who's gonna be better? Now we know they got some players dinged up in the defense and the offense. So do we. Injuries are part of this NFL. I don't ever use it as an excuse, unlike some of my compatriots. They love to use excuses and injuries as excuses. And to me, I can't stand it. It irks me so much. But I can't tell people to fan, so do use. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button on your way in while you are voting. Please hit that like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. Much appreciated. Right now, the New York Jets offense is currently ranked 26 when it comes to scoring and 31 when it comes to total yards. They also have given uh, they are also um 11th in turnovers and 10 in fumble losses. So they're pretty good at protecting the ball in that sense. When it comes to passing and rushing, ladies and gents, right now the New York Jets offense in yards, they are 23rd in getting yards. Not that good. And they're 7th in passing touchdowns. So what does that mean? They have a tough time getting the ball down the field, but when they do make the red zone, they're a pretty good team when it comes to passing touchdowns. They are top 7 in the league. So more often than not, they will opt to, instead of a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown. And if they can't get that, then they'll go ahead and kick the field goal. When it comes to the rushing game, currently right now, they are ranked in yardage and touchdowns 29th in the league. So, although they have decent running backs, I'm still trying to figure out why Brees Hall's having such a hard time. But they got Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, so it's not like they don't have players that can make stuff happen, but they've struggled, okay? Um, they struggle, but somehow they have figured out a way to still be able to be semi productive by having those passing touchdowns in the red zone. Now let's go to our Dolphins defense and how that will translate to us. Right now, for as much as people want to crap on our team, our Dolphins defense is currently ranked seventh in yardage allowed and 14th in points allowed. Well, Miss Finch, we've been playing bum, so duh. If you guys kept the same energy as you do for our defense with our offense, I'd keep the same energy too. But clearly, with the way this poll is going, mm. Anywho, moving on. With this, what made you think that we do have to take into consideration we are just not good when it comes to turnovers or creating fumble losses? We're not. We're not. It's one thing that we definitely got to get better at. We got to be more opportunistic when it comes to getting extra opportunities for our team. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Nope, nope. I cannot. Can't look at this. Okay, let's continue. When it comes to the passing game, the Miami Dolphins defense so far, they are ranked ninth in passing yards allowed and sixth in passing touchdowns allowed. That's not bad. They are currently 16th when it comes to interceptions so far. They haven't really gotten much, for being honest. But even then, top 15, they're in the upper half of the league when it comes to, I mean, yeah, top 16, they're practically middle of the road. That's not bad, but they're in the upper half of the middle of the road. Not bad. And when it comes to rushing defense, ladies and gentlemen, they're ninth in yards, rushing yards allowed, and 15th in rushing touchdowns allowed. So what does this mean? What does this picture, what does it paint? Meaning we're very good if you're trying to rush the ball on us, we're good at stopping and slowing you down. When it's kind of 50-50 whether you're able to get a rushing touchdown on our defense. When it comes to the passing game, we're very good. When it comes to slowing down opposing offenses, when it comes to the passing touchdowns or trying to gain yardage versus our defense. But again, this is the first year with a new DC. Half the team is new to the team. So, can we be better? Can we expect to be better? I'm sure we'll probably continue to get better during the season, but it's only so much you can expect having a first year brand new DC for us and setting his way off the defense. Um Cam Moore will be a giant next year. Oh my god, Cam Moore to Raiders. You know what? The Giants are in the NFC. Let him go to the Giants. I just can't. I don't want nobody good in the AFC anymore. I'm so tired of dealing with it. I'm telling you. I am. I'm not going to deny it. What does this mean? Versus our passing defense and our rushing defense versus their passing offense and our rushing offense. I'll tell you this. We hold the advantage when it comes to the rushing game. period, versus our defense versus their rushing game. Right now, they just haven't been able to put it together. Now, don't get me wrong, Brees Hall, he can get you yardage, he can get you touchdowns, but as a team, Braylon Allen, I thought that was a pretty good addition last year. He played really good, in my opinion, last year. I think this is his second year, if I'm not mistaken. We gotta see how he ends up playing, but right now they're not able to put it together when it comes to the rushing game. That D line right now, not looking good for the Jets, man. Everybody's pretty much questionable. Vera Tucker questionable. Morgan Moses is questionable. Simpson is questionable. Right now, they are struggling. Um, that O line is struggling. 4 out of their 5 starting linemen are questionable. Now, I do expect for them to try to figure it out, but right now they're just not able to open up holes for their running backs to get it. And the Jets don't run as many sweeps as we do, so or screens or end arounds as much as we do. So I don't expect them to try to open up the run game that way at all. And it should be very interesting. I personally think this is going to be a major advantage of us. We can clamp down and having our big boys stop them like Sealer, like Campbell, like the Shanahan. We can go ahead and keep those guys, even Benito Jones, who's a little hurt right now. And we can go ahead and get these guys to stop them out in the front and have our linebackers shoot those gaps, close it down for them, then we should be pretty good. The only thing we have to worry about would be, in my opinion, I'm not worried about their rushing attack. I am more worried about their passing game. Obviously, having Aaron Rodgers, you could say he's a competenter, more competent quarterback um, than what they had last year. Even though, if I'm not mistaken, this time last year they had a better record, or maybe the same record. It is what it is. But we gotta see it. I got another poll out. Who performs better? Hit the like Uh, Jets offense, Dolphins offense. There you go. Started a new poll, guys. Hit up that poll. I want to gauge what you guys are thinking. We can have the advantages right now. Let me go ahead and go over our first results of what we had. You guys said, I asked you who's gonna be performing better. Also hit the like button. Thank you very much. The Jets defense, 61% of you guys are saying the Jets defense is gonna perform better. If that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, in which watch, I only have to see what the results of the next poll question I have. I already know. Who's gonna perform better? Does Miami Dolphins offense is gonna perform better? They better. I know that. They absolutely better perform better. Um, I don't think the Jets defense is gonna be better than the Miami Dolphins offense. I mean, the Miami Dolphins defense. Not at all. Not at all. Look at our defense when it comes to the rushing game. In yards, ninth. In touchdown, 15th. They're ranked 29th in both. We have the advantage in the run game. I just explained to you what matchup you're going to see. Although they got Braylon Allen, who's good. They got Brees Hall, who's good. They just haven't been able to be efficient. I get it, Brees Hall. Um, he's got 5 touchdowns this season. I don't expect much from him. I don't. They're gonna use him. They're gonna try to use him. And I get it. Teams can run the ball on us here and there, but they're not that good. They're not a complete team. We're a much better team, especially on defense. So I expect we will have the advantage on this run game. Our defense versus their offense, rushing offense. When it comes to the passing game, ladies and gentlemen, it's another thing you got to take into consideration. Now, I'll give them this. If they can somehow manage to get to the red zone, it's going to be tough for us to stop their touchdowns. That's going to be tough. Um, it is going to be tough. But we're 9-6, ladies and gentlemen, in passing yards and passing touchdowns. We are as a defense. They're currently ranked 23rd in yards and 7th in touchdowns. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? This means that the Miami Dolphins defense still holds the advantage versus their passing offense. We already know about the running game. Our defense versus their offense, much better. Much better. We hold it. With Kohu, with Ramsey, with unfortunately Poyer, with Fuller. Hopefully Fuller clears concussion. We'll see. And our Holland and Poyer, Morris, Mac Morris, Campbell. We hold the advantage. Now, when it comes to our middle game, when it comes to our linebacking game, I feel like we got to play a little bit better. But if we can get some pressure towards the quarterback, if we can get Chop to get there, if we can get Jordan Brooks to get there, that would be great. If we can get Duke Riley and Quentin Bell to assist, that'll be great. We got to see what Anthony Walker Jr. and what he does if he's able to play. Um, but those are going to be some of the players that you're going to hear the most. Even Ogba. If Ogba can find a way to get to the quarterback, oh man, I love it. I love our defense versus their offense. I do. When you start breaking it down, I don't see them having enough. I know they got Devontae Adam in this passing game. I know they got Gary Wilson. They got Corley. They got Gibson. They got some good players, some good wide receivers. But Aaron Rodgers is just not the same Aaron Rodgers. Now, I do expect them to utilize their tight end, Tyler Conklin, to try to give some mismatch for us in the defense, especially because he is a little bit bigger target. Um, that's a pretty decent tight end. I like him. We just have to see how they utilize him. It's gonna be a lot of fun to see what they end up doing. I wouldn't be surprised if they did focus a lot more on the passing game than anything else. Don't be surprised if you're seeing at least 30 passing attempts by Aaron Rodgers in this game. At least 30. I don't see it going over that, but I think 30, 28 to 30, I wouldn't be surprised if they do it because, again, they're just so not good in the run game that I expect Aaron Rodgers to be trying to get the ball out to his guys like Adams, obviously, Corley, Gibson, Wilson, obviously. Um, Now let's go ahead and turn it around. Tilt it around. Baby, gonna be my man. Oh, Gina, I absolutely despise Javon Allen. I get it, man. I don't think we're gonna pay him, but people still tell me we are. So I guess I gotta hear him out. Now let's go ahead and go over our offense versus their defense. How will that match up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna bring that back in 1 second. Uh, let's see here. That is. Ooh. Okay, quarterback is on pace. According to Dolphin Nation, ladies and gentlemen, Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is on pace to have a NFL record for the highest completion percentage in a season. Tua is as precise as it gets. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Mm, mm. If that's the case, man, I hope so. I hope so. If it results in wins, I'll take it. That's all I want. I just want to win. I just want to win, and it starts this Sunday. We don't have any more wiggle room. We don't. We really don't. Not this. Not anymore, guys. We really don't. Hit that like button, guys. Ooh, interesting. It's 50-50 on who performs better when I put in the offense. Now that I'm shocked. I'm shocked that's what you guys are saying. I am. I'm shocked. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab some more water. Kind of parched. Okay? So bear with me. And we're back after those regularly scheduled to back to our regularly scheduled for this. Maybe I should make a commercial just so I can have you have you guys uh hear it while I need to take care of getting more water. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the Jets defense now, ladies and gentlemen, versus the Miami Dolphins offense. Okay, and how is that going to matter for us? Hmm. But in the meantime, guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The New York Jets defense currently right now. They are ranked 15th in points for, or essentially points allowed. Okay? They're ranked 15th, ladies and gentlemen. 15th. Middle of the road defense. Okay? When it comes to yardage, they're third in the league. What does that mean? You can score on them if you can gain yardage on this Jets defense, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that means. That's what that means. Because when it comes to yardage, they're third overall. They do not give up yards overall, whether it's running, rushing, or passing yards. That's what that means. That's what that means. But if you get an opportunity, then you got a 50-50 chance of scoring on them, essentially. That's what that means. They clamp down both in the air and sea. You know what I mean? Passing and rushing. Um, So it's going to be very interesting to see how our Miami Dolphins offense is going to fare versus their defense. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's walk down this path together. One thing to note though, the Jets defense is not opportunistic at all. They're 26 in turnovers and 8 in fumble losses. They can create fumbles and get them, but they're not good at getting overall turnovers. So that's one thing that works for us. We don't really give up turnovers like that. So that's what that means. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So the Jets defense is currently ranked second in rushing yards allowed and passing yards allowed, and number one in passing touchdowns allowed. What does that mean? That means you cannot throw the ball on this team. You can't. You cannot throw the ball on this team. Period. That's what that means. You cannot throw the ball on this team. And trying to get once you get to the red zone, trying to get a passing touchdown on this team is not going to happen. It's not. They got a pretty good defense. That's one thing I've never really um, had any issue with. The Jets defense has always been consistently good, in my opinion. Really young, good guys coming in. What I know they struggle the most has been on their offense. Now, we gotta understand, guys, it literally starts out in the flipping line, man. They typically run a 4-3 base defense, man. And when they got McDonald, they got Kinlaw, they got Quentin Williams, Zahn Reddick, they can kill you in that line. Those guys, it starts in the trenches, in my opinion. When they're sending in a 4-man rush or you don't say this much, but even if it's a 3-man rush, when they're sending that 4-man rush at you, those guys are bulls. They can get to the quarterback. Now, again, they don't force fumbles. They don't force turnovers that much. But whenever they do get a fumble, they are very good at recovering those fumbles. And right now, that team, they're pretty good. That front four line that they got, that D line, is pretty good. Hey, shout out to Timothy. What up, Timothy? Thank you so much for that $5 donation, man. It's Friday, yeah. It's Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it's Friday, yeah. It's Saturday, Sunday. Miss Fins, if you were the GM, who would be the first player you cut, trade, or extend? Right now isn't a time to answer that. And if I say who I want to really say, everybody's going to be up in arms. But funny enough, I've been saying it for years now. If I was the GM, that means that Greer is no longer the GM. That'll be my first cut. I'd rather be president of the organization. I fire everybody. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired, and you're definitely fired. And all your assistants are fired too. Uh, all of you are fired. Period. Ha 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 ha. The first dude I'm getting out of here is Tyreek Hill. Period. I'm gonna milk the crap out of that guy. I said this 2 weeks last week. I said this. Heck, probably this week I said it too. Tyreek. No, I did say it last week. I'm getting as much as I can for Tyreek. He'd be the first one I trade. A. We are hearing offers. Whatever team the trade deadline pass. Obviously, Smarty Pants, it would be in the off season. I'm trading Tyreek. He's the first one I'm getting out of here. The first one. The first one. You know what? I think I should just get it out the way. I would. Funny enough, I might actually extend. I'm extending Calais Campbell for sure. That's my extent. I'm trading Tyreek. And I'm cutting Poyer. There's just no way. That's it. Poyer, Tyreek, Calais Campbell. Cut, trade, extend. That's it. That's who I have. I'm cutting Poyer. I'm over him. I'm over him. There's no point in me cutting OBJ. OBJ cut himself. So I'm not even wasting my time on him. I'm cutting Poyer. Cut Poyer, trade Tyreek, extend Calais Campbell. That's what I would do. And thank you so much for that file donation, man. I appreciate you so much. So much. So much. So much. So much. AB, why don't you answer this question? Who would you replace those guys with? I'm not the one cutting them, as Phins. You are. So who are you going to replace them with? That's always they add to the conversation. I'm asking you, who would you replace those guys with? I told you I'm cutting Poyer, I'm trading Tyreek, and I'm extending Calais Campbell. Now you answer. Who would you bring in instead? Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen, with the Jets defense. Again, second in passing yards, first in passing touchdowns. You're not gonna get the passing game. Is gonna be tough to try to get it here. They have a really good secondary, guys. I started out with the trenches when I talked about the Jets. I didn't even talk about the fact that they actually have pretty decent linebackers, corners, safeties. We already know DJ Reader is opportunistic. We know Sauce Gardner does nothing but hold. Now, if sources are true, I could just put the Jets here and see what they got. Jets. Uh, 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 let's. Jets media. America, you'll never be defeated. I love my family, man. I love my family. We are so funny. Mm, mm, mm. We are so funny. I love my family. Uh, uh. Yeah. We got to see if Sauce ends up playing. I know he was a little dinged up, but we'll see. They still, even though all he does, he's a holding merchant. Overrated. Overrated. That's Sauce Garner for you. Steigers, yeah, all right. He's also injured, so we'll see if he ends up playing. But look, they got Chuck Clark, they got Jalen Mills, they got Ashton Davis. They're good when it comes to that team. Michael Carter the second. The Jets. They got a good secondary, and that's probably why they don't really allow that much passing yardage. But where you can kill them is the rushing game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a rushing game. Oh well, if that's the case, then we should be able to run on them. Tis true. Tis true. They're 28. If you can get now, I did praise their D line. I think they're good, but if our offense and if our O line can make these holes and the guys hit them, which I think HN is gonna eat in this game. Don't be surprised if you see a big game out of HN, out of Moster, which I think should play, out of because Moster is their kryptonite. If you see Mostert, if you see HN, I want to see some Jalen Wright too. But those two, they should be able to eat. They should be able to eat. Our guys have played very well versus that Jets D line. Guys, last year we beat them 30-0. We weren't even trying. Like, I'm telling you right now. And I fully expect, yeah, I agree with you, AB. He does have to get going at some point. He's got to get the touches, though. He's got to get the touches. You see what I mean? But when it comes to this run game, oh my god, I haven't even touched our offense numbers yet because I want to talk. I want to talk about the Jets defense when it comes to the run game. The passing game is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie, but there's plenty of opportunity, and I'll talk about that in a second. But our rushing game with our boys in the front O line, if we run it right, guys, I'm telling you, I'm already predicting a Chan break-off touchdown. You heard it here. You want to put a Chan in an anytime touchdown? This is the game you want to go ahead and do it. I think he's going to break one off and take it to the house. MIA, take it to the house. That's the way we take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. We don't try, we take it to the house. But we got that. Take it to the house. Slip and slide. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Boom. Boom, boom. I'm telling you. HN anytime touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Waddle is Jet's worst nightmare. That's another one. It's a divisional game. It's always going to be tough. I'm not saying we're going to have a cupcake, whatever. You know what I mean? But I feel very good about this offense versus that defense. Period. And another thing, they don't have Salah. Like Salah was pretty well. I mean, I guess he wasn't that good. Haven't we beat them like seriously? Haven't we beat the Jets like 12 times straight or something like that? I don't know, something ridiculous. 7, 8, 9 times straight. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just being serious. Like I really do think we been beating them straight. I don't even. Excuse me. I can't even remember last time they beat us. Unless we split with them last year, but I don't even think we did. Mm, I don't know. But all I'm saying is I feel very good about this run game, about this Miami Dolphins run game. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? The Miami Dolphins offense, ladies and gentlemen, is currently ranked 24th when it comes to scoring, 19th when it comes to yards. So we're getting better at getting yardage down the field. We still got to get better at scoring points. Why? Because last time I checked, yardage doesn't win games, points do. I could care less about your stats if we win the game. Stats don't mean jack to me. Points do. Period. Right now, when it comes to turnovers, too, this offense is 11th. 11th. 24th at giving up fumble losses. 11th at giving up turnovers. We really don't turn the ball over that much, but we still got to protect the ball. Now, let me start with the rushing game first. We're ranked 22nd in rushing yards, 25th in rushing touchdowns. But Miss Phins, I thought you said that we were gonna. It's a divisional game. When it comes to divisional games, most of these numbers don't really matter that much. Look at the rushing defense: 20th in yards, 28th in rushing touchdowns. We're 25th. We hold the advantage. So if we can get down the field, we can make some noise in that run game and get a rushing touchdown. I'm just saying. Okay? Jesus Lord. This always happens when I look at Twitter. This is why I can't be looking at Twitter. I just get down the rabbit hole and then I get stuck there. It's horrible. Anywho, let's go back to this. Apologize, guys. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Open image. And I got a fun game for you guys today, but I'm gonna leave it here. 1 second. But not now. This Dolphins offense, 22nd and 25th in rushing touchdowns. We hold a slight advantage in rushing touchdowns. Kind of even when it comes to rushing yards. Should be fun. Again, I expect our running game to eat this game. Now let's go ahead and talk about the passing game, ladies and gentlemen. Our passing game, we're 18th in passing yards and 13th in passing touchdowns. They're number two in passing yards and number one in not allowing passing touchdowns. This is not going to be an easy game for a passing game. Don't be surprised if Tua ends up throwing between 18 to 25 passes, in my opinion, at most. I don't see him going in the 30s. I think that'd be a little much. But I wouldn't be surprised if I did see him do it. Now, mm, as far as our receivers versus their defense, man, I'm feeling good. Like who said it earlier? Waddle is their weakness. Yeah, Waddle is their weakness. Waddle is their weakness. Waddle is their weakness. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. We should see Waddle eating. The way we highlighted Waddle versus the Patriots, we need to highlight him again versus the Jets. And also think this is one thing that we gotta take into consideration with Tyreek being injured, guys. Let's use him as a decoy. Get him a couple touches, but Really, we gotta highlight Waddle. We gotta highlight Waddle. Honestly, we really do. We highlight Waddle. I think John and Waddle are gonna be great for us. If we can highlight those two guys, ooh, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, though. I get it. I get it. If Garner ends up playing or Steigers and then Reed on the opposite side, it's gonna be pretty tough for our main wide receivers to get stuff going, especially if they do end up playing man press instead of cover two and sticking to too high to keep things underneath. If they're able to play man press on our wide receivers and to try to disrupt the timing, that might be the best way for their defense to go ahead and slow down our offense, especially the timing. But I expect our guys to be able to get open. And if anything, if that's the case, then I do expect you can definitely expect some stupid sweeps and screens and end around. I almost just can't no more with this offense. But that's what you could expect, okay? And I expect that even though they got Sauce and they got Reed, they got Chuck Clark. That's an interesting name. Chuck Clark reminds me of Chubba Hubbard. Really interesting names. I'd expect for our offense to be able to cook, even if it's gonna be tougher. Their air mail, that secondary, they're good when it comes to not allowing passes done. But don't be surprised if you see maybe one or two pass interference calls committed by the Jets defense. If Tua's smart, he can get the ball to his players. We can maybe get some opportunities there too, especially because Sauce keeps getting burnt and people don't want to call him out on that. Like I'm so over Sauce Garner. Like he holding merchant, man. I'm telling you, the man holds. I get it. They get the first 5 yards, but if you look at him and the opposing wide receivers he's playing against, he gets burnt every other play. He literally has to hold players well past the 5 yard line. It is so bad. Like, but obviously he gets the benefit of the doubt, blah blah blah. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I can't even watch this no more. Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. So annoying. It's as a fan, it's frustrating to watch him. As a football fan, I'm not even talking about just being a Dolphin fan. Just talking football fan, I can't. It's frustrating to watch him. Now, DJ Reed, man, that kid is good. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. He's pretty good. He is pretty good. We just gotta see what Mills and what Clark does. As far as them in the secondary, but I think that there's gonna be plenty of opportunities. If they're playing zone on us, Tua's gonna carve them up, man. We're gonna dink and dunk our way all the way down. We're gonna kick him in the mm, nether region and punch in the touchdown with either a chan or even heck, even Tyreek on a jet sweep, a quick toss to him on the outside. Man, I'm telling you. The more I keep talking about this offense versus this Jets defense, the more I'm getting pumped. Why am I pumping up myself? But I am. I'm like, man, we're about to destroy this freaking team. Look, I typically don't want to do this because I'm feeling it inside. You know when you feel that feeling inside? Like it's kind of like burn, like you feel good. No, it's not heartburn, smarty pants. It's like, ooh, the energy's getting and you feel it inside. Like, okay, maybe I'm feeling myself a little much, but I feel good about this game. I feel real good about this game. Like I actually feel good about this game. This game, ooh, ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh God, I feel good about this game. And you know what? Color and I talked about it. Could we lose this game? Of course we can. Come on, man. Any given Sunday, but I don't know. Oh my God, my heart's feeling so good right now. I'm feeling pumped. I am feeling so pumped. Ooh. It feels so good. I'm telling you right now. We're about to show out versus the Jets. The Jets suck. They do. They're not even gonna get to. And I said this team is a 6 to 7 win team. I said that with Aaron Rodgers, with all this. Actually, I think they'd have a better record if they would have kept Salah. That's the ironic part. Oh, this offense cannot. Okay, well, am I wrong when I say that uh they have ultra sucked without Salah? Yes, they have. They might not even make it to 6 wins. They might stop it, AB. Okay, stop, 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 stop. No, we're not about to do that. Come on, man. And yeah, Aquavision, I agree. The Canes definitely should be playing and not Alabama, but we all know what it is. I wish I could say here, but all I say they are they're so biased. Alabama ain't got jack. One school, maybe two. It's a way of getting that whole southern Alabama region. Some to what do they do? What do they do? Got nothing going on except that. So what they should do, what Alabama should do, is rally behind the Jacksonville Jaguars. They ain't got no professional team. What, the Birmingham Stallions in the XFL? Please, literally can't. Anywho, let me stop with them because I can't stand Alabama. None but that dumb team. Awful, 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 awful quarterback program. Yes, I said it. I don't care what anybody tells me. Don't even talk to me about no Alabama player. I don't ever want to draft an Alabama player ever in my lifetime. After I'm gone in 100 years, feel free to take them. But for now, don't talk to me about that. They got 3 losses, Michael K. And you know what? Side note, ladies and gentlemen, the Canes are 4-1 versus bowl teams. And Alabama was 1-3 versus bowl teams. Like, please. I can't. I can't stand Alabama. I cannot. I can't. God, I can't stand Alabama. I will always root for Florida. No matter what's it's my state. I'm a Floridian. I will always root for Florida. I take any Florida team over any other team in any other state in the union. I don't care. Florida, Florida, Florida. The whole state of Florida before any other team. Period. Can't stand anybody else outside Florida. The entire state. I guess that like my little brother's college. I root for him, obviously, so I got to root for his team. But that's it. That's the extent of college football for me. I can't. Mm-mm. Now, if anybody in Florida goes up against the Canes, Canes are number one. It's not even a question. I'm from South Florida. This is it. I got to play. I got to watch them play as a teenager. Like the U is simmered in this blood, baby. Simmered. I bleed orange and green. Then I gotta do Gators, then FSU. That's my tier. Listen, and three very, very important parts of my life, all three of them reigned in college football. So for me, I'm always gonna be like I will always love Florida, like the whole state, people. Now back to our NFL regularly scheduled information. Okay, I feel good about this game. And we're gonna blow out the Jets. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. I got it here, guys. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you guys. Give me your score prediction. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Be honest. Tell me what you think. What is your subscribe, and then let me put the score one. Give me a score prediction. What do you think this game's gonna be like? I want to hear. Um, seriously, Stula was a great coach, but he was also the GM. He was a terrible GM. Jets by 9. Oh, can you just give me a straight score? Thank you, Aquavision. 28-21, Miami. Okay. Okay. You know, the funny part is, I got it 22-19. 22-19, ladies and gentlemen. Timothy Washington says, what's up, Tim? 31-10, Phins for the win. Okay, I like it. Mm, mm. I got a 22-19 Jets win. What, Miss Phins? Yep. I said it. 22-19 Jets win, ladies and gentlemen. 32-9 Finn says Chef Jew. 31-14 says Miami. Says Shake Money. What up? Oh, I thought you left Insanity. My bad. I didn't even know you were here. Seriously? Yes. I got it 22-19. Jets win. It's a divisional game. What am I going to say? It's a divisional game. If the Dolphins offense doesn't do their job and the defense doesn't do their job, we're losing 22-19. Dolphin Don says 34-20, but you didn't say who wins. Now that was my worst case scenario, peeps. As far as who I think it's gonna ultimately win, it's only if we do this. Dolphins 31-17. The Dolphins offense will have to outperform themselves. That's it. If the Dolphins outperforms themselves, what do you mean? They have to outperform themselves. Right now, the Miami Dolphins offense is averaging. Listen to me. The Dolphins offense is averaging 22 points per game. Oh, I'm sorry. Their defense is averaging 22 points per game that they're allowing. So I guess I could go 31-22. Dolphins win. The Dolphins offense, guys, is averaging 19.3 points per game in total. Nah, Miss Phins, you're averaging 24 points with 2 since he's been back. Guess what, people? Tua not being there is his fault. You don't believe me? Listen to his press conference. He said it himself this week. It's his fault. So you are taking the 19 points per game because that's also his fault for not being there. Okay? So this team is averaging 19 points per game as an offense. The defense is giving up 22 points per game as a defense. Defense is currently ranked 14th overall in points against. Offense is ranked 24th. Granted, they were 32 a few weeks ago. They have gotten better and gotten up. I can't deny that. I'm not going to lie either. Shoot. This offense has definitely improved. Thank you for being back to her. Now you got to step up because we need this win. Period. Period. We need this win. And don't give me no garbage. Oh, what if we fall behind because of special teams or the defense giving up? I'm going to tell you what I told Bengals fans. I'll tell you what I told Steelers fans on League Wide Wednesday. Guess what? Steelers knew they had to put up points because they knew the Bengals were going to go in there and score points. Even with that great defense that the Steelers have, they knew that Bengals offense was going to score points. They knew that. And what did the Pittsburgh offense do? They matched blow for blow. They said, you're going to put up points? We're going to put up points too. We're going to put up points too. And they got that. They took that win. This Dolphins offense has to take this win. Granted, it's a 3-9 Jets. We got the better roster, and at this point, and I've said this League Wide Wednesday as well. Guess what? People may be mad when I say this. We got the better quarterback. Right now, we have the better quarterback. Bro, perform. Perform. We have the better team. We have the better team, period. I want to hear nothing from nobody. Will I accept any excuse if the Miami Dolphins lose this game? I'm going Scotch Earth. Might turn this one show. It might not even be a morning show. It might be a night show because I am straight opening up all my feelings. That's all I'm gonna say. I am going scorch earth if we lose to this bum Jets team. God, they're so bad. And they're bad because they allow one player to dictate everything, even though we're technically doing the same thing, but not like this. Aaron Rodgers single-handedly came to the Jets and destroyed that franchise. They can say whatever they want about Zach Wilson maybe not being the quarterback that they wanted, but guess what? He at least got 7 wins last year. Heck, I think he averaged 7 wins every season he was there. The Jets haven't even made it to 4 wins, and we got 5 games. They got 5 games left. So when I say 22-19 Jets win, I mean 22-19 Jets win. But it means that we epically collapsed. That's the only way I can see the Jets winning. The only way, ladies and gentlemen. There is even 3% chance. Even though I know the calculator thingy says, what, 43.6 or something like that. What is it? Let me take a look at this sucker. 43.6%. There you go. That's what that is. But there's no way on earth am I accepting anything less than a Dolphins win. This offense has to outperform themselves. Hell, I'm even challenging this defense to outperform itself and not give up 22, give up 17. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Have they done it before? Yes, they have. So I expect this defense to tighten up. I expect this defense to tighten up. But I'm telling you, this offense better come through. And like the Steelers, knowing full well they had to put up points versus the Bengals because they knew the Bengals were going to put up points. I don't expect the Jets to put up points like the Bengals, but I do expect my team to put up points. And I don't mean no 12 points, no 17 points, no 19 points. If this defense gives up 22, 23 points, guess what? The defense did their job. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. If the Miami Dolphins defense gave up 22, 23 points, they did their job. That's their average for the year. They did their job. Heck, if they came to 21 points, 3 tutties, they did their job. If this Dolphins offense doesn't outperform themselves and get 30 points, we're losing this game. What up, Xenodifus? Yep, I will be there. Come check out Miss Phins. I'm very excited. Don't worry, Miss Phins. 12 will remain undefeated against the Jets. Dude, like, seriously. I'm telling you. Barrington, what's up, Barrington? I see you. 20-17 Jets. You must be a Jets fan. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Joe Rich, what do you mean? What's up with the camera today? Is it my internet? It might be my internet. Sorry. Is it a little foggy or is it the color? It's my color, isn't it? I gotta play with the settings, guys. It's a new computer. I told you. I'm still trying to figure this out. So work with me, people. Work with me. But I'm telling you right now, I fully expect this offense to outperform themselves. That's the only way. Just want to say, Miss Fans, in this breach of contract, I'm always scheduled for Jets Week. I just want to say Miss Fans is in breach of contract. I'm always scheduled for Jets Week. That's funny. That's funny. Uh, 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 But now that I got that rent out, because I gotta hold my team, to high standards, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Miami Dolphins is not losing to this. We is not losing. We're winning. Not only are we winning, we're gonna destroy the Jets. Oh man, I'm feeling it again. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that heat. Ooh, my heart is feeling good. Oh God, man, my super fan is me. Is creeping up. The hopium is kicking in. We're about to destroy this Jets team. Yes, banana. And until we've got 10 losses, and by 10 I mean 8, I'm still gonna fantasize about the playoffs. All right. What up, Michael K? Welcome. Not Michael K. What up, Color? Oh, what do you mean N5? What do you mean N5? What you talking about? Honor Finsanity's contract, Miss Fans. This is really Finsanity. Pretty? I think he meant Friday, but okay. Um, Buffalo Super Bowl. Oh, Buffalo Super Bowl record. Man, I had to set him straight. Michael K was like 23, about to be 24 years with no playoff experience, and then I asked the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. How many years? When was the Bills established? 64 years and counting with no Super Bowl. I love it. I love it. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Listen, like I always say, we win together, we lose together. Okay? You can catch me streams Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Guys, become a member. Hit that like button. You can also support Miss Phins with my therapy fund. It's kind of hard. Um, Sometimes being a Dolphin fan. So I appreciate y'all showing your love. What does soft mean to you, Miss Phins? It depends on the context. Soft means the opposite of not hard. So like that's what that is. Yeah. It depends on the context. But ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Subscribe. I'm gonna ask you a quick question. Um, I just want to see the numbers one, two, three, four, or five. How concerned are you about this Dolphins win versus the Jets, or this game versus the Jets? Number one, not at all concerned. Number two, slightly concerned. Number three, somewhat concerned. Number four, moderately concerned. Number five, extremely confirmed. I just want to see. Let me get a vibe check on where you guys are at. I got a couple more minutes, and then we got a skedaddles. Oh yeah, I got a skedaddle. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Put in the comment section too if you're catching the replay. Put in the comment section. How concerned are you about this game? Give me one, two, three, four, or five. One being not at all concerned, five being extremely concerned. Go ahead and put that on there. Zero. You just had to, really, really. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, oh, that's funny. Not concerned at all. You guys are really not concerned. Okay. Not concerned, Jets by 9. I love it. Uh, I'd have to care to be concerned, so I'm assuming not concerned. Okay. Okay, negative one since zero was taken. Wow, you guys are feeling extra confident about this game. I'm loving it. AB, you said abandoning your team is the very definition of soft. Thank you. And you know who abandoned this team every single year with the exception of last year? Put it in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Who abandoned their team? What up, Nightshade? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to another great episode of The Miss Finn Show. Hit the like button. So I got this real quick. I don't have a lot of time, but I saw this and I thought this was pretty cool. Go ahead with $15, guys. Build your own perfect team. Okay. You've got QB, tight end, um, running back, wide receiver, wide receiver. So pick it out. You got $15. Give me your combinations real quick, guys. Give me your combination. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Jets are in shambles. They might pull it off. No, I don't think so. Honestly, Senator Davis, the Jets are probably going to roll over and take it. Hmm. Hit that like button, guys. We're trying to get to 50 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Go ahead and take. Give me your best combination, ladies and gentlemen. We got $15. Who do you take? I'm posting mine right now. Okay. So let's see here. Give me your QB, your running back, your two wide receivers, and your tight end. Right now for the QBs, $5 Tom Brady, $4 Montana, $3 Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, $2, Dan Marino, $1. For your running backs, you've got Barry Sanders, $5, Jim Brown, $4, Walter Payton, $3, Emmitt Smith, $2, and Ladarius Tomlinson, $1. For your wide receivers, Jerry Rice, $5. $4, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, $3. Carter for $2, and Hudson for $1. Your other wide receiver, Larry Fitzgerald, $5. Christian Johnson, aka Megatron, $4. Julio Jones, $3. Antonio Brown, $2. And DeAndre Hopkins for $1. As far as your tight ends, you got $5 for Tony Gonzalez, $4 for Gronk, $3 for Antonio Gates, $2 for Shannon Sharp, $1 for Jason Witten. So that is your 5 through 1 QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and you got 15 Buckaroos, guys. Uh, give me a combination of who would you pick real quick. I already got mine. Ooh, before I do that, I think so. Uh, bro, I have to take this man. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I already got my tight end. Absolutely. Okay, so that's what is it? Oh, dang. It's 9, 10. That's 15, so I can't take him. 15. Okay, I can do. Mm, let's just stop. You know what? Let me go with. Okay. This is fun, dude. This makes you kind of think. Okay, so I got that. It's 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom. Got it. Okay, guys. I got my guys. Who do y'all got? Who do y'all got for your $15 team? Is Tua $6? Tua's not on the list, bro. Tua's definitely not on the list. Okay. So we got Joe Rich says Brady Moss. Okay, Brady, that's $5. Uh Randy Moss, that's $9 together. Uh Peyton Manning, what the heck are you doing? Um Walter Payton, sorry. Walter Payton, okay, so that's 9, 10, 11, $12. AB is $14 and Jason Witten $15. That's a good one, man. Aquavision says Dan Marino, Walter Payton. Okay, that's what $4. Then Randy Moss, that's $8. Julio Jones, that's $11. And Gronk is $4. Okay, that's good. That's another good one. Color says Marino, that's $1. LT, oh, okay. That's $2. D Hop, that's $3. Christian Carter, I think yeah. That's one, two, three, four, five. And Shay, uh, Sharp is $7. You still got. Oh God, you're supposed to spend all $15. Let's see here. Nice shit says quarterback $4. So Montana, running back $3. Walter Payton, that's $7. Wide receiver $2. Okay, Carter, that's $9. Tight end, which who's the tight end? Gronk, that's $13 and $2. Oh no, sorry, Chris Johnson, Megatron, and then $2 for the tight end, which would be Shannon Sharp. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Oh, Fincenti says Brady, that's $5. Tomlinson, that's $6. Owens, To, that's 6, $9. Hopkins 10, and Gronk, that's $14. Okay, all right, no, that's not too bad. Calvin Carter, thank you, Color. Marino, Shake Money says Marino, which is $1. Emmett Smith, which is $2, so $3. Then Randy Moss, which will be one, two, three, $7. Megatron is 7, $11. And then Shannon Sharp would be $4. Okay, so he's got extra money. Why is Fitz $5? Larry Fitzgerald? Not sure. Okay, I know Calvin Johnson, bro. He's Megatron. And I knew it. I'm like, it's Chris Carter. Okay. You're trying to make me feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, you meant Calvin Johnson and Chris Carter. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is the people I had already written it down while you guys were thinking. This is uh my guys that I would pick. I'd pick Marino for $1. Emmett Smith for $2. That's $3. Terrell Owens. That'll put me at one, two, three, $6. Um, one, two, three, four. Yeah, Emmett Smith. Oh, I put Matt Calvin Johnson first. But it'll be Marino, Emmett Smith, Terrell Owens, Calvin Johnson, aka Megatron. And then what is that? 7, 8, 9, $10. And then Tony Gonzalez. Absolutely. So I literally went like this. I went like this. This is my perfect team. And you know what? You would think that because you wanted Marino. Absolutely not. Tony Gonzalez was my first pick. The very first one, I'm like, I'm not taking nobody except Tony Gonzalez. Boom. Him and Megatron. That was my first two picks. And then I'm like, ooh, that's $9. Okay, who do I got next? And then I was like, okay, don't want Walter Payton, don't want Emmitt Smith, don't want Thomason. I think Emmitt Smith is good in between those two. Okay, cool. I think Marino for $1, even though you can do technically, I guess, Drew Brees and Hudson. But nah, I'm telling you, that's what I say. Can I bid on Patrick Fitzgerald and Gerald Fitzpatrick? Notice no bills on the chart. Yep, no bills on the chart. That's for sure. Um, you're gonna actually accomplish something. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. As always, it's been fun. I wanted to go ahead and finish on that note. Look, we're about to whoop the Jets. Okay, whoop the Jets. I'm not even worried about it. True Blazer says Marino, LT, Rice, Fitz, and Gates. Awesome combination. Awesome combination. I thought that was going to be a little bit fun for us. But guys, hit that like button, share, subscribe. I appreciate you. Look, I expect this team to score 31 points. Our team, the Dolphins, and our defense to stop them at 17 points. I got the Dolphins winning. Dolphins winning big. I wouldn't even put it past our defense kind of feeling themselves at home and be like, no, 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 giving them the Matumbo and be like, no, 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 no. You're not about to score in my stadium. Okay. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We're going for the playoffs. Dan the Man, Barry Sanders, Terrell Owens, D Hop, and Sharp. That's the good ones right there. I get it, Color. And go check out Color. I'm sure he's gonna come up with the show today. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Let me end this poll real quick because the last one that we had, I wanted to go ahead and ask you guys. I asked you which defense is gonna play better. You guys said the Jets defense was gonna outperform the Dolphins defense. Okay. I don't agree, but hey, the fans are the fans. I'm only here to you know, entertain what you guys like. And then I asked you who's gonna perform better in the offense. Hit that like button, guys. 54% of you guys said the Dolphins offense would outperform the Jets offense. 45%. That is very interesting. So I think that's very interesting. But guys, this is gonna be great. I do want to go ahead and give a couple special shout outs real quick. If you haven't done so already, go vote for Lisa Siegel for NFL Fan of the Year. It's going on right now. That'll be great. Also, too, if you haven't done so already, please repost, share all of our Richmond Web information that we're putting out there, myself and the rest of the Richmond Web to Pro Football Hall of Fame Committee. Check us out and try to repost everything we post so we can get his name out and pressure these individuals who are making the decisions. Also, too, this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch Miss Fans in partnership with Dolph Freaky and Dolph Freaky's friends over there at East 12th in aisle 209 or lane 209, however they call it. We're gonna be doing three charitable events right there. Number one, we're gonna be donating for Dolphins Cancer Challenge. We'll accept any donation, but if you donate at least $25, you're able to get a Misfits Dolphins shirt, which I should have out here to show you guys, but I don't, so my bad. But definitely go ahead and do it. It's a great way to donate to the Dolphins Cancer Challenge. We also have Dolph Freaky's friends, Misfits will be giving out with Dolph Freaky's friends, aka Dolph Freaky. We're gonna be giving out some free kits for Narcan. So anybody that you may know or may not know who may be suffering from an overdose, guys, those kits come with 2 doses. So you can go ahead and save a life. You never know when you might need it, and these are 100% free. We are giving out in partnership with the state of Florida. So if you guys can go ahead and help us out, and you guys can go ahead and help out your communities. It doesn't mean you need to know who does drugs. It doesn't mean you need to know. No, but it's something that you can save lives and not even realize um, how much you can do. The other thing that we will be um, fundraising for is that you can bring toys for our toy drive. So please go ahead and bring any unopened toys. They can be wrapped or not wrapped. It's fine. We're also going to be having donation boxes there, so you can bring in your unopened toys. So go check those things out. We love to give back to the community, and this is one great way with the Dolphins Cancer Challenge donation, with the Toys for Tots a donation as well as um, receiving that free Narcan kit that we're giving out. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, this is Miss Fins. I'm Miss Fins. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Miss Fins, does that work on too much hopium? Hopium, people. Hopium is different. Nothing can take that away. But the actual drugs, yes, it does. That's adorable. Oh man, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming through. You guys are literally the best. Take care, have fun. Let's go Dolphins. We're about to destroy this team. I don't care what nobody tells me. We are beating the Jets to a pulp. I want to end Aaron Rodgers' career this week. I'm not asking for any injuries. I just want to embarrass him so much that he's like, I'm retiring. I don't even want to play the rest of the season. That's what I want. Okay? That's what I want. Okay. Anyways, guys, take care. I will see you on Sunday in person. If not for Victory Monday, I'm speaking into existence. See you on Monday. Take care. Bye bye.